This week we are heading to Fars province to introduce one of its cities. The city of La is the capital of Laristan County in Fars province, Iran, and is home to valuable historical monuments. In ancient times, the state of Laristan, with La as its centre, covered a vast area in southern Iran. After the devastating earthquake in La in 1960, the authorities decided to build a new city 4 kilometres from the old one. Given that 70% of La was destroyed by the earthquake, this was a wise decision. To minimise potential risks, the new city was designed without alleys and dead ends. Despite the construction of the new city with modern facilities, some residents chose to continue living in the old town. As a result, life continues in both the old and new sections of the city. In this video, we will introduce you to some of the historic sites of this city. IranThe Castle. This castle, made of mud bricks, dates back to the pre-Islamic era. Due to its location and historical significance, it requires special attention and restoration. The castle, situated on a high hill in northern La, is visible from all entry and exit points of the city. However, much of this valuable structure has turned into ruins, and a significant portion of its walls have collapsed. The castle is named IranThe because of its dragon-like shape. At the top, remnants of the old structure such as a cellar, a mosque, a bathhouse, a mausoleum, a well, a pulley system, and a water reservoir can still be seen. Additionally, traces of towers, fortifications and walls remain. The castle's remains date back to the Sassanid period. Its internal fortifications were so strong that in the past it was called Kiani's Talisman. Between the hill where IranThe Castle stands and another hill housing Narin Castle, there is a narrow valley through which the seasonal Varband River flows. Remnants of a covered dam structure between these two hills can still be seen today. The external walls of this structure are square, measuring 4.5 by 4.5 metres with a height of 9 metres. The castle itself is 700 metres long and 170 metres wide. It consists of 3 main sections: the surrounding stone wall, the upper castle, and the middle castle. Based on findings from the nearby Gahadamar castle, its origins date back to pre-Islamic times. Fragments of Mongol era and earlier Chinese ceramics have been discovered within the castle. This site remained inhabited until about 100 years ago, and during the Reza Shah's reign it was bombarded multiple times. Except for the upper castle and a structure known as Tomb of Nader Shah's mother, most of the castle has been destroyed. The Nane Nada Tower, which serves as the mausoleum of Nader Shah Afshar's mother, is located on the eastern side of IranThe Castle on an elevated surface. This historical structure dates back to the Islamic era, Timurid and Safavid periods. It appears to have undergone several repairs over time. The building is made of stone and plaster, with a dome on top. Numerous Timurid-era pottery fragments have been found at the site. According to historical accounts, this tower, originally a religious site, was later named the Tomb of Nader Shah's mother. Caesarea Bazaar. Caesarea Bazaar dates back to the Safavid era. It is said that this structure was built in the 17th century during the reign of Shah Abbas I. Historians, in their books and travelogues, have highlighted the crucial role of Caesarea Bazaar in shaping the physical structure of Old La, as well as its significant influence on the political, economic, and even cultural transformations. With its long history of over 1,000 years, the bazaar facilitated trade, economic exchanges, and even political interactions from Basra to the western coasts of India. However, looking back in history reveals a bitter truth. The bazaar was once far more prosperous and renowned than it is today, and its future remains uncertain. The bazaar, built in a cruciform shape, has largely maintained its structure over the past 4 centuries. While some historians trace its origin to the pre-Islamic era and others to the early Islamic period, historical evidence confirms that the bazaar existed before the rise of the Safavids and underwent a major renovation during the reign of Shah Abbas, around 1606 CE. The architectural design of the Caesarea Bazaar was so impressive that it attracted the attention of other rulers of the Iranian plateau, as well as foreign merchants of the Safavid and later periods. It is likely that the architectural style of La Bazaar influenced the construction of the Chizat Bazaar in Isfahan, the Bukhara Bazaar, and even Vakil Bazaar in Shiraz. Caesarea Bazaar is regarded as one of the finest examples of authentic Iranian architecture. Surrounding it is a significant portion of the historic covered trading complex, including caravanserai, a bathhouse, a mosque, a square, a water reservoir, Chahazu, a 4-way intersection, and several large commercial courtyards. The bazaar has undergone multiple restorations, one of the most notable being after an earthquake during the Safavid era. Shah Abbas ordered its reconstruction in 1606 CE. A stone staircase connects the street to the bazaar. The history of its Safavid era repairs is inscribed beneath the dome of Chahazu. Another stone inscription at the southern entrance provides details about the bazaar's restoration during the Qajar period. This marble inscription, located at the southern entrance archway, records repairs conducted during the reign of Nasser al-Din Shah. Chahar Berke Mosque. The Chahar Berke Mosque, also known as Haj Rajab Ali Mohedi Mosque, is the first and oldest water-based mosque in Iran. It is located next to Kozari Bazaar in La. The layout of the mosque closely resembles the bazaar, with a cruciform design that mirrors the architectural model of Caesarea. The model's roof is composed of double-vaulted arches, arranged to form an interconnected passageway running east to west, west to east, north to south, and south to north. The central square structure, built as a 2-story space, covers an area of 81 square meters. Windows at its 4 corners allow air circulation from the underground water reservoir, keeping the mosque cool and pleasant even during the scorching summers of southern Iran. Inside the mosque, 2 inscriptions can be found. One mentions its restoration in 1889 CE, while another inscription in Gujarati, dated 1641 CE, so the Safavid era, indicates a change in the mosque's function. This suggests that the building predates the Islamic period and was repurposed as a mosque approximately 350 years ago. Originally, the structure served as a water reservoir for the merchants of Kayseri Bazaar. It was converted into a mosque around 350 years ago, but its historical significance dates back much further. According to inscriptions and historical accounts, the building once served as a council hall where merchants gathered to make decisions regarding the bazaar. Dahani Shear Water Reservoir. La is also famous for its water reservoirs, with 39 of them located in just one of its villages to ensure a continuous water supply during dry seasons. Dahani Shear Water Reservoir is one of La's historical landmarks, dating back to the Safavid era. The structure consists of a chamber with steep stairs, 3.2 meters wide, leading downward. The staircase is 12.8 meters long. In the Achaumi dialect, the term shear, meaning faucet or tap, refers to the water piping system. The name Dahani Shear refers to an underground passage with multiple stairs leading to the bottom of a large water reservoir, where the water remained cooler. This system allowed people to access fresh, cool water during the hot summer months. That's all for this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. Goodbye.